Hey guys, my name is Haxa and I'm a casual Twitch streamer and YouTube content creator. I play Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Sea of Thieves and Minecraft the majority of the time. I've been playing Minecraft Java since 2013 and now play on a private server with a few friends. With the 1.14 changes to villages and golem farming, I've seen TangoTek's Hermitcraft Season 7 video about his iron farm. I really liked the design and built it on our server. I decided to make this video because I see other build guides out there showing this farm, but there are a few inconsistencies with the farm that I have made less prominent that other guides didn't. I will be adding timestamps below like always. Let's get into it. This farm was designed by TangoTek on the Hermitcraft server, and I will add a link to his channel down below. The farm consists of repeating platforms stacked on top of each other. Each platform has 12 villagers and 2 zombies and will spawn 4 golems per cycle. You can build just a single platform and this will generate enough iron for a small server or a single player world. But you can build more if you want to, and while you can keep going after 5 platforms, I wouldn't recommend it and I'll explain why soon. The redstone for the farm is relatively simple, consisting of an etho hopper clock, a decaying comparator clock, and an instant wire piston tower. All the designs I have seen use a redstone torch tower, and that can cause very inconsistent spawn rates of the golems. Whereas a piston slime tower, the retraction is instant, so you can power all 5 platforms at the same tick. The inconsistent spawn rates are caused by the villager's golem detection range, which is a massive 17 blocks in either direction. This is why we have the collection platform 21 blocks under the lowest villager, so it is out of range while it is dying. Earlier I said 5 platforms was the theoretical max, and this is due to the way we collect the golems. The golems fall, and as they fall past the lowest villagers, there is a chance that they will be detected by a villager, and then on the next cycle, the cell won't spawn a golem. We get around this by increasing the time between cycles. So while a 6th or 7th platform is possible, you'll have to increase the timer, resulting in more effort for less iron. This farm can produce 5500 iron per hour with 5 layers and 1200 iron per hour with 1 layer. The full 5-layer farm also produces 1400 poppies per hour, which can be used to breed bees or turned into 140 bone meal per hour, with no extra effort required. You can build this farm anywhere you would like, but I would recommend building a chunk loader underneath the farm so it is always loaded even if you aren't nearby. I will link GNEMBON's chunk loader design and explanation video below. Okay, now onto the build guide. First of all, here is a materials list of all the materials you will need. Future hacks here. This materials list is for the full 5-layer version. For the materials needed for 1 layer, I'll leave a Google Doc in the description down below, as are sort of frequently asked questions, and I'll include screenshots there as well. You'll need almost 1400 solid blocks. This can be anything from cobblestone, dirt, diamond blocks, whatever you want. Almost 1000 slabs. They don't have to be different slabs, they can be wood slabs, stone slabs, doesn't matter. Walls or fences, fence gates, stairs, trapdoors, beds, sea lanterns. It can be glowstone, it can be torches. Glass can be replaced with solid blocks if you need to. Some torches, some redstone dust, slime blocks or honey blocks, sticky pistons, repeaters, nether wood fence gates, redstone blocks, redstone comparators, any unmovable block, furnaces, obsidian, terracotta, a redstone torch, a hopper, and a lever. Some additional materials, some extra torches, some temporary blocks, and some scaffolding. An extra bed so you can get rid of the phantoms, an extra lever, some lava, some signs, and some chests. Okay, so now what you want to do is press F3 and G to bring up your chunk boundaries, and you want to find 4 chunks where you want to build the iron farm. Find the center of those 4 chunks at around sea level. Can be a bit higher, can be a bit lower. The build height doesn't matter, as long as you have enough room upwards to build all 5 layers if you need to. And place a block in the center of one of the chunks. Then going out from this block, you go out 3 blocks on either side. Then you go out 4 more blocks into the adjacent chunk, and just complete the circle. Then from every corner, go out 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And do the same on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do that on every corner. Six and 7. And then now what you want to do is you just want to fill in, connect all of this together and fill it in, leaving the center hole here empty. Now once you're finished with that, come back and just mark this center block here in the corner of the chunk with a block. It'll be important for later. Now if you want, you can turn the grid lines for the chunk borders off, and make sure you torch up the platform just to make sure no creepers spawn and blow up your chests while you're building. But now we'll do the redstone. From behind the center block here, we want to go up by 14 scaffolding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We want to climb up all the way to the top. Then we want to go across the gap by 3 scaffolding. 1, 2, 3. And just place one to the left, like that. Then we want to place solid blocks on each corner here, like that, with comparators on top. Go out 3 scaffolding there and 2 there. And place a block coming from each comparator, just like that, with redstone dust on top. A sticky piston coming from both of those. Redstone block like that. Place your temporary block with a hopper facing into it. Break the temporary block and place a hopper going into the hopper there. Now get your lever, put it on this block here, turn it on, and put 57 items in any hopper, it doesn't matter. This lever is just to disable the timer for now while we're building. But from now, what we want to do is we want to climb up. Oh, sorry, first we want to go out by 1 more scaffolding just there like that. We want to climb up here and place a block adjacent to that scaffolding like that. Comparator coming out of the hopper like that. A block in front of that comparator. A redstone torch there. A block on top. A redstone torch like that, with a block on top of it. Another redstone torch and another block. Then place a temporary block here with a block on top and a block next to it. Break the temporary block and place a block on top of the redstone block like that. Then jump across and come out by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a temporary block there with a block on top and break the temporary block. And then come out from this block here. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then you want to get your repeaters, the redstone dust, and your comparators. Place a repeater here and set it to 4 ticks. A repeater here and set it to 4 ticks. 2 redstone dust. 2 comparators going into this block here. A redstone dust there. And 2 comparators going back just like that. Then you want to get your solid blocks and place 2 coming out from that redstone dust there. Place 1 more redstone dust there. one more repeater on 1 tick, a solid block in front of that repeater, a torch on that block there, and then a sticky piston next to that torch just like that, and it should extend. Now you want to get your slabs of any kind, it doesn't matter, and place one there, one there, one there, one there, and one here. And get your final lever and place it there and turn it on. This will be your main control lever, as later we'll be getting rid of the lever we placed down there earlier. And that is the complicated redstone done. Now that the redstone's done, we can get into the basic structure of the farm. What you want to do is you want to drop down here onto your scaffolding and just continue this tower up. You know, it doesn't matter how high right now, just get it up. Climb on top of this piston right here and place 2 slime blocks and a redstone block. Then just fall down and on this bottom slime block right here, place your unmovable block. And just work your way back around into the scaffolding, climb up. What I like to do, just to make it easier to move around the farm, is I'll place the scaffolding coming out of this block right here, and just continue it out so I can walk around and it's easier to get around the farm. But from this unmovable block, come out 1 more solid block, and then 3 on each side. Just like that. Grab your sticky piston and place 1 there and 1 there, and place your sea lantern or your any light block like that. If you aren't using light blocks like glowstone, shroom lights or sea lanterns, you can place a solid block here. You just have to make sure you place a torch there, just to make sure nothing can spawn on this block later. Then you want to get your repeaters, place 1 there, 1 there, set them to 3 ticks, just like that. Get your redstone dust, and just connect them together and place 1 there just like that. Now you want to jump on top of your light block or solid block, go up 2 temporary blocks, and surround the top block with glass, just in like that plus shape. Break your 2 temporary blocks, and then go do the same on the other side. And that's the holding chamber for the zombies done. Now from the center block here, from the center line, you want to come out 5 temporary blocks. 3, 4, 5. Then we'll go up 1, out 1, and up 1. Then you want to come out 1 more, and then place 5 on either side. Sorry, that's 3 on either side. Then you want to get your slab of choice and go up by 2. Then place a solid block, a light block, or it can be another solid block with a torch on top. It's like that, it doesn't matter. With a block coming from the side, 2 more slabs. Then you want to go out 7 temporary blocks, 3, 4, and when you get to the 4th block, it should be in line. Then 1, 2, 3, so that's 7. 2 more slabs, another solid block, a light block, another solid block, 2 more slabs, 7 more blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again the 4th one should be right in the center. 5, 6, 7. 2 slabs, solid block, light block, solid block, 2 more slabs, and then 7 blocks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 slabs, solid block, light block, solid block, and then 2 more slabs on top. Just like that, so you get this square around the farm. Now to make it easier to move around later, just connect the temporary blocks just like that on all four corners. Just like that. Just to make it easier to move around later. Now you want to do the trapdoors, and how you want to do that is you need to identify where the golems are going to be falling off. And so from the center, they'll be falling off the side closest to the zombie cell. So what you want to do is you want to place block up like that, another block on top, then one block back, and then the side they're falling off, go out 2 blocks just like that. On the reverse side, place 2 trapdoors, break that temporary block and place 2 more trapdoors just like that. Point them all down, break all your temporary blocks, and these ones should be flush with the side of the block here, and these ones should be hanging off by 1. Same on the other side. This one go up by 2 blocks, 1 back like that, 2 just like that, place 2 trapdoors just like that, 2 just like that, close them all, break your temporary blocks, and these should be flush. Then you just mirror that on the other side. When you're finished, it should look like this, and you just gotta make sure the side where the golems are falling off, the trapdoors are flush. There's no hangover. Then you want to grab your beds, and you want to place them on the slabs, just like that, and make sure the pillows are facing in towards the light block, otherwise the villagers won't be able to reach them. Just like that. Grab your slabs again though, and place 2 slabs just like that. Place another bed, come to this side, 2 more slabs and another bed, 2 more slabs, another bed, and 2 more slabs and your final bed, just like that. Now you want to come in, place a block there so you can jump up on top of these trapdoors, place a temporary block on that trapdoor, and a solid block there, just like that. Break your temporary blocks, jump up on top of this block, and you want to go across until you hit the other side. Just like that. Then you want to come out by 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it to the other side again. Then just connect them up, and you should be 1 block away from your scaffolding, and then you just want to fill it up. And to make it easier later to get the zombies in, just leave the block here, empty for now, and you can fill it in later. Again, make sure to torch up the platform, just so nothing spawns and destroys the work you've done. And now you want to get your walls, and to make it easy, you place 1 on the scaffolding here, go to the right by 1, it should be in line with the slime. And now if you're not building any more layers than just 1, this step doesn't matter, but if you are going to build a 2nd, 3rd or 4th or 5th layer, you gotta make sure you put another fence on top, or another wall on top of that wall. And then just continue it around. Just like that. And keep going around just like that. Place a dirt block there, just so you can access your scaffolding easier. But come around to the end of the fence and just go out by 2 more on each side. Just like that. Now grab your stairs and place it on the bottom half of the block there and just follow it across. just like that. Now get your wooden fence gates, and on the block next to the stairs, just bring them across, just like that. And then make sure you open them. Grab your torches, place one on the corner here, one in line with the redstone there in the center, and one on the final corner just like that. These torches will be broken later and there'll be light sources over here, so this whole platform will be lit up later. These are your permanent torches. And then you just do the exact same on the other side. Okay, once you're done it should look like this, mirrored on the exact opposite side. Just a little pro tip, so you just want to come down. You just want to make sure you place a torch there, 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 and there, just to make sure nothing spawns, and you can connect this side to your scaffolding just to make it easier to move around. Now if you're only building one layer, you're done, and I'll put a timestamp where you can skip to getting the villagers in and placing the water down. But if you are wanting to do more layers now or later, I'll show you how to do that now. So you want to come to your torch tower, you want to get your slime blocks, your sticky pistons and your redstone blocks. You want to place a piston on top of the redstone block. You want to go up by 3 slime blocks, a redstone block, another piston, 3 more slime blocks, and another redstone block. Then you want to get your unmovable block, climb down your scaffolding a bit, and just make a quick platform just there, and place it coming from the second block just like that. You might have to move your scaffolding up by 1. And then here, you just repeat the same, and I'll put a timestamp so you can go back easy. And this will be your zombie holding cell. So it's just the same as the layer below, and each layer will be the same. You go up by 3 slime blocks, redstone block, piston, 3 slime blocks, redstone block. And you just go up to about a maximum of 5 layers. Any more than 5 layers and the efficiency of the farm will decrease, because you'll have to keep increasing the timer down below to compensate for the golems falling. Alright, once you're done with all 5 layers, or 2 layers or 3 layers, it should look like this. Now, to get the zombies and the villagers in, the best way is via minecarts or water streams. So you want to find the center block if you didn't leave it open for the zombie. You want to break the block above the containment villages for the villagers. Break 1 fence there and just place solar blocks around like that. Just temporary blocks. And then you can minecart them in, and the blocks will make sure the minecart falls down. Then you can just go down and break the minecart. I'll show a video on how to do that now. Okay, so now we'll do the collection method and the guardrails. So you want to break your scaffolding, replace the solid block here, and you can just place it back up, just so it's easy for you to get back into the farm later. But for now, what we'll do is we start with walls, going all the way around. In the corners, we want to place 3 blocks. And along the back, we want to place 5 blocks. Now we want to place torches at the 4 corners. stand on the 4 sides in the middle of each side. Just like that. Now you want to get your water bucket. And if you're in survival mode and infinite source, what you do is you place one there, one there. Then you can just use your empty bucket to keep picking it up and placing every second block. And it should just look like that. Then you want to place one on top of the middle block just like that. And that's done. Just make sure you don't waterlog the fences back here, otherwise you have water spilling over. Next we'll come into the middle and place a temporary block just there like that. And we can place a fence gate coming off it just like that. And we can continue it along just like that. Now nothing will be able to go through those, not in the water. But now what we do is you just open them all and the golem should be able to flow through quite easily. You can break your temporary block and you can break your marker block, you don't need it anymore. Okay, so now we'll do the guardrail. So you just want to swim against the current up to this block here. Then we want to place slabs on top of those two just like that. And 2 walls just like that. Now you want to continue this all the way along. Just like that. And place 2 walls on the end. Just like that. Now you want to go up by 2 blocks. 1, 2. Place a slab on top. With 2 walls. And then again, the same pattern, just go backwards with slabs to the end. And just make sure you are able to jump up. And then 2 walls, just like that. And I'll just repeat that up. Till you get to this point here, where you just want to place 1 block, and then a solid block. Connect the 2 fences like that. Now if you're using sea lanterns, you can put sea lanterns here, or the light blocks. If you're using torches, just place a torch on the inside of the block where the sea lantern gets placed. So you want to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, place a sea lantern. 1, 2, 3, place a sea lantern. 1, 2, 3, place another sea lantern, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then connect them just like that. Then you just want to get your slabs and place your slabs on top. Make sure you break your temporary blocks. You can use scaffolding here to, on the corners here to climb up to make it easier to access the different layers. And then you just repeat going up. So it's 2 blocks, slab, 2 blocks, slab, 2 blocks, slab, 1 block, and then a solid block. All the way up to the top. Once you're done, it should look like this, with all the guardrails in place. Now all that needs to be done now is you want to climb up your scaffolding all the way to the top. And you want to place a glass block there, on top of this redstone block. Just to make sure lightning doesn't hit these, and nothing can spawn on the redstone block here. Then you want to go down and make sure each repeater is set to 3 ticks. Then climb up to the top, and now we place in the water. Placing it every second block, using the infinite source it creates to refill your empty bucket. All the way across every platform, going down, doing the checks, making sure there's 3 villagers, 2 zombies, 12 villagers in total, making sure the repeaters are set to 3 ticks, and just go down, place water, and just check everything. Now is the time to do that, and make sure everything's working fine. Once you're finished, it'll look like this, and the farm is basically finished. What you can do now is you can come down, you can break the block here, and break your scaffolding, and now you can build the collection method. So underneath, you want to come down by 2 blocks, place a sign, and just make a ring around the existing hole. And just fill in the walls with signs. It can be any type of sign, it doesn't have to be dark oak. Then place 1 lava bucket in this corner and 1 in that corner. And then place a temporary block there with a popper pointing into it. And just come out 2 like that. Just like that. And then same on the other side. Place 2 like that. Just like that. And sorry, this one should be pointing in, and so should that one, just to even out the flow into the 2 hoppers. Then you can place a chest there, hopper pointing into it. Another chest there with a hopper pointing into it. Now, this hopper line can go wherever you want. It can go into a dropper, into a water stream. It can go into an item filter to filter out the poppies into a large storage system. How you store the iron is completely up to you. Okay, we're almost done with the farm. One important note though is you need to make sure the villagers sleep for 1 night before you turn the farm on. So when it goes nighttime, you just want to make sure that all the villagers are sleeping. If one of them isn't sleeping, all you need to do is break and replace the bed, and they should all go to sleep. Once you verify that they've all slept, you can turn on the farm. To do that, you just want to place a block with scaffolding and pillar up just so you can reach the redstone. You want to come across and break the lever replaced there. Go up just a little bit more and come across. Just so we can hit that main control lever right there. And then we can break all of it. Let the scaffolding go into lava. You can stand back, and in about 30 to 40 seconds, we should, right now, we'll have golems spawning. They'll go into the lava. They'll slowly burn. They'll die, and they'll start dropping their iron. Very loud. And that is the farm done. The collection method doesn't matter. You can use a big square, 2 separate platforms, or another portal, as long as it is 21 blocks below the lowest villager cell. You can build a nether portal based version, where instead of drop chutes, the golems go into the nether. With the portal version, you can theoretically build this farm infinitely high and have insane iron per hour, but you have to deal with portal linking and other things. 5500 iron per hour is more than enough for 90% of cases. And that is it. I will leave a well download down below with the LITEMATICA schematic, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment and I'll answer as many as I can. Have a good one.